Howdy folks, welcome back to World of Tanks with the mighty Jingles. Somebody asked in the comments to one of my previous videos whether or not I was going to take a look at the 75mm Konisch gun back on the VK3601H Tier 6 German medium tank. And oh hell yeah. I used to love this gun on this tank back in its first iteration in World of Tanks. It was one of the few guns in the game that actually got a damage buff when you used gold ammo on it. It was basically just there to sell gold ammunition, and it was overpowered. Laser-like accuracy, great penetration, good damage, good rate of fire. It was too good. Well, they nerfed the crap out of it. Probably nerfed it a little bit too hard. Nerfed it into complete uselessness. However, things changed in patch 8.5 when they put this gun as one of the options on the Aufklärungspanzer Panther, the Scout Panther, Tier 7 German light tank. And they had to make it worth using, and of course that crossed over to the 3601H too. Now, your choices of guns in the 3601H used to be pretty much the 75mm L70 or the 88mm L56. And with the 88mm you had the alpha damage, but only really at close or medium range because the accuracy and the penetration were not good. With the 75mm you had the accuracy and the penetration and the good rate of fire, but it didn't really have much damage output. While theoretically the DPM of both guns was the same, the damage per minute, DPM relies on you hitting and penetrating the target that you fire at. So with the 88 you could only really use the tank as a brawler. Now that wasn't a problem for the 3601H because it's a good brawling German medium tank. It's probably one of the only good brawling German medium tanks. However, we found ourselves hankering after the accuracy and penetration of the L70. Well, those days are gone because now we've got this Konisch back again. And it outperforms the L70 on almost every level. The only advantage the L70 has over this gun is the rate of fire. It's 13 rounds per minute as opposed to 11 rounds per minute. But even at just 11 rounds per minute, it's still pretty damn competitive because it's got better accuracy, better penetration, and better alpha damage than the L70. So those of us who like the increased alpha damage of the 88 but hate the way it just misses or fails to penetrate what we fire it at, you've now got the Konisch as an option. And again, it's one of those guns where the theoretical DPM is about the same as on the 88, but unlike on the 88, this gun hits, penetrates and damages whatever you fire it at whatever range. It's just unfortunate that none of the other Tier 6 German mediums can fit this gun because some of those tanks desperately needed it, certainly more than the 3601 did. Because the 3601, as I said, it's a tough little tank. It could make the brawling 88 work quite well. Whereas the other German Tier 6 mediums, they're really not brawling tanks. In one way or another, they've got something wrong with them that just makes you unable to use them for close range work effectively. They either don't have the armour, or they've got the speed, but they don't have the armour, and they can't turn the turret fast enough. There's something wrong with each of them. The 3601H was probably the strongest of the German Tier 6 mediums, and now it's got this gun as well. There is absolutely nothing to love, or nothing to not love, about this tank now. You just have to, avoid driving into the wrecks of enemy tanks hidden in the bushes like that. And of course I forgot to save the post-battle results screen. This was a game on Quickie Baby's livestream with Quickie Baby has been gifted a Panzer IV Schmalturm by one of his subscribers, and Ike already had one. I'm never buying one of those things. Sorry, it's not going to happen. So I fired up this thing and tried out the Konisch gun again. And despite the fact that I only really walk away from this with 2 kills, and the game only lasted 4 minutes, that was 1700 damage done, 1200 spotting damage, and 1500 undoubled XP. So the Konisch is back, baby. Yeah. And the VK3601 is even better than it was. And considering it was the best Tier 6 German tank in the first place, that can't be anything but good. Expect to see more of me driving this thing in the future with this gun. As always, take care on that battlefield. I'll catch you next time.